Hey guys, welcome back. I just got in from going to one of my favorite places, the Cotton Quilt. Guys, it is so hot outside. It is basically, it's about 90 degrees. It's getting there. She's definitely getting there. So I'm gonna put this up and out of my way. There we go. Also made me some coffee. Even though it's hot, I would prefer an iced coffee, but I didn't have time to let this cool down. So I did make me a really nice cold foam to put on top. I added vanilla and pumpkin pie spice to make it kind of autumny. And I have a new mug. I love following the royal family. I don't follow the royal family for like all the gossip or anything. I follow all the royal family for the positives that they do. Like, they do so much charity work, and to me it's just the whole history is very fascinating. And Queen Elizabeth was one of my absolute favorite like public figures. So this has, like, you know, the royal guards, the flags, there's a teapot, there's a coach, of course a crown, the orb, her corgis are on here, the royal corgi. I did get this one at Goodwill. Looked up, somebody was like, I don't want it no more. I'm like, I want it, I love it. Let's see if it's cool enough to drink. It's getting there. Oh, that cold foam is fantastic. Okay, so I went to the Cotton Quilt, and I went because I'm going to take this quilt, which was our fat quarter shop, fat quarter flip, and I will leave that video linked up above. We made this quilt a while back. It's all autumn fabrics, and I'm going to have it quilted. And the gentleman that does the quilting was there. Hey, I got to meet him and his, well, I've already met him and his lovely wife, Max. Wonderful to speak to you and your wife again, and you'll have to remind me your wife's name, because guys, comment down below, because I know you watch my channel. Because they had seen where I had said I had a little boo-boo on my quilt that was quilted, but I easily fixed it, and I was telling them, yeah, it was easily fixable, no big deal. And I like showing you guys, especially if I mess something up, how I fix it. Or how I'm going to go about, you know, like trying to fix something. So, because you guys are going to make mistakes too. I'm going to make mistakes. We need to know how to fix it, you know. So, yeah, I told him, I said it was an easy fix. And no big thing, no worries. But I took this one in to pick out a quilt pattern and to buy the backing fabric. And I was trying to fold it up better because I just kind of wadded it up. But this was the fat quarter flip from Fat Quarter Shop. And it is all fat quarters. I think I used, Lord, I don't know how many fat quarters I used in this thing. It was a lot of fat quarters. But just trying to fold it up better. And so I wanted some backing fabric, and I'm going to flip you guys down like we normally do. Let's see if I can scoot you back a hair. So I picked several. I was looking at several different fabrics. Is that, yeah, Max Flowers, that's his name. I got my card here for when I'm ready to take it and be quilted. So she didn't have a ton of autumn fabric, and I didn't really want another autumn fabric on the back, which I thought about doing like a big autumny bold like print, but I went with like the screen. I like doing this kind of backing. The orange grunge over there that I'm hand sewing, that I'm about halfway done. I just thought this picked up this green really nice, and there is a lot of green in this quilt. So I got 4.5 yards of this. This is 65 by 65. So I'm praying to the sewing gods that this should be plenty. I'm actually gonna cut it and sew it later this evening, and we'll get the backing and everything ready to go. I'll take this back to her next week, so it can be quilted. So I got 4.5 yards of this green. And I'm going to lay it back here with my stack of quilt tops. And then I got some fabric, of course. And so I went in with 2 goals. I knew what I was going for. I went in, there's my receipt. I do keep all my receipts in this envelope so I can keep up with it. And so you guys know I'm collecting fabric, and a couple of you have asked me about this pattern. I'm collecting the fat quarters. This takes 15 fat quarters, and I had 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I had 6 fat quarters. I mean, I could repeat fat quarters. It doesn't look like they repeated anything on this one, but so I grabbed 3 more, so that gives me what, 9. And she said, you know, if you want to just use something that kind of matches, that's not exactly from this line, but I wanted to try to keep it pretty much all in the same line. So I got these 3. So there's the beautiful butterflies and some more flowers. And these are kind of like these daisies right here. So got me some more quarter, and I might buy a few more. Who knows? Who knows, guys? I'm going to fold them up so I can keep them all together. And I forget what this line is called. Let's see. It says, you are my favorite. I love when they put little sayings on there, but I know that's not the fabric. But there is some more to go with this Craftsman. Okay, so still collecting on that. We talked about the strawberry lemonade. She says she probably is not going to order the next round of strawberry lemonade, which is kind of sad, so I'll have to get more yardage from online somewhere. She did have Coriander Starberry, so I got 1 yard each of Starberry, and I'll probably slowly get up more as I can. And I wanted light, medium, and dark, just in case maybe I do a 3-yard quilt with it and I don't use it for anything else. I do have 3 yards. Just folding her up nice and neat because, you know, she'll go in a bag. So I got the floral, black and white floral. Of course, I had to get the little sheep. Had to get. And I got the green. So there is 3 yards. How does she fold hers up so nice and neat? She did hers more like in quarters, didn't she? So let's do, I want them to match. There we go. So I got 3 yards of Starberry. Oh, so pretty. Speaking of Starberry, Corey released a couple videos, and the one she just put out, she has a sew along. It is called the Cuddle Up Sampler Sew Along. You do have to pay for the pattern. I didn't know if it was a free pattern. I couldn't remember, but I went back to as soon as I got home because we were chatting about this one, and you do have to pay $20 plus shipping because I got it on Etsy, taxes, all the things. It came up to, I believe, right at $25 for the pattern on Etsy, but it is the Cuddle Up Sampler Sew Along. This was on her blog, and it is a schedule of when she's going to release each 2 block tutorials. So she is going to do a tutorial on each block. Hallelujah, thank you. Helps us newbies out and those that are not that great with everything. So I printed that out to put in my notebook so I would know what's what, when is when. And it doesn't start till June the 26th. So, I probably will have to go back and buy some, to figure out what I need for this first block. I don't know if I'll have the pattern by June the 26th. I should, though. Today's, what, the 14th? I'm going to flip. This is my book of patterns. There's patterns from Pineapple Fabrics, Creative Notions, patterns I have printed out that were free, patterns from Fat Quarter Shop, and I do have some more inserts that I need to put in here. But I'm going to put this in a sleeve. and put it at the front. So I will have it. And no, and I can go in and watch. And that's really, there's one other thing I need to show you that I just recently got that I'm super happy about. So there is my notebook that's getting full of patterns. I did get a new 1/4 inch foot, and let me show you, because I have my walking foot on right now, so I don't have it on my machine. There's the new one. Here is my old one. Okay, because some people were saying, well, I had one lady that said she had a Janome, and hers was the same way, that her 1/4 inch foot was a little bigger than it was bigger than a 1/4 inch foot. I need to put this back here with this fabric so I don't lose it. Here is my old one, and it measures a little bit bigger when you go to the center of your little stitch well, your little opening here. It measures a little bit bigger than 1/4 inch. So I ordered a new one, and here's the new one. The new one is right at the 1/4 inch mark. I mean, she is right at the 1/4 inch mark. And even when I like laid these over top of each other, like side by side, you could definitely tell this one is much bigger. It's a little bit bigger. See how this hangs down into here? So this is my new one. I've already used it several times. I love it. It gives me a much tighter seam. The thing is, I already have several projects going. Well, mainly two projects, my Lori Holt quilt and the panel that I was working on using the older foot. So if I work on those two, I'm going to have to use this foot, or it's going to throw it off using the new foot. Do you know what I'm saying? So to keep everything kosher and concise and consistent, I'll have to use the old foot when I'm working with those two, finishing those up. So I got a new foot that I'm happy with. I got some new fabric. I need to find a bag to put these in, or a tote. And we're going to work on something today. I don't know what, but that'll be in the next video. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know if you're going to be collecting any Starberry fabric and doing the sew along. I'll see you on the next one.